Hi everybody, I'm back again, and this is going to be another video using the Arteza watercolor paints. And I want to try a galaxy background. So I'm just using, this is some Tim Holtz Distress watercolor paper, so Ranger. It was already cut down, and I figured, well, if I'm just going to make backgrounds with it. So I've already wet it down once, but it dried out a little while I was getting the paints ready. So we're going to wet it down again. And we're just going to try to see how we can get this galaxy background in a watercolor form. And the colors that I'm using are mauve, okay, wineberry, indigo, come on, focus, and noir. Okay, so just those four colors, and I've swatched them out here. And again, I've wet this paper down pretty well, and I'm going to start with the indigo using a wide flat brush here. Just going to lay that color down. Also going to, I think we're going to take the heat tool to this and dry it and see how much it dries, and kind of layer this color on and see how it goes. Ooh, splashed water everywhere. I'm not ready for that yet. So you can see that dried back a little bit. I'm going to go back in again. And again, our paper is pretty well saturated here. So I'm going to add some of the colors. So this is the wineberry. Very opaque, this one. Just going to kind of put it in some areas here. And this is the mauve, also an opaque color. We're going to color these up, or we're going to cover these up again, so we'll see how these fare once we color them up. I think I want a little bit of pink in there. You know what? I have some rose here. Let's add some of that in there. Rose is a little more translucent. It's not as opaque. Go back in with the dark blue. It's almost like a navy, indigo. And I know it looks like a hot mess now. Most of the time when I do these backgrounds, I usually do distress inks, and it looks the same way, like a hot mess. But all you do is you just layer that color on. So now I'm going to go in with the noir, which is the black. And you're already going to see how that's going to change this galaxy background. Definitely want it around all the edges. And just kind of dropping that color in everywhere. indigo. I think before I put some more of that color down, I'm going to heat set this again. And just bear with me. I know it looks really messy. Let's go at it again here. I'm going to go back in with the indigo. And you can see it dried back. You can see the layers of colors coming through there. Really wetting the brush down, really getting that paint watered down. I really like that rose in the corner. Let me grab some more of that. And just pouncing that color in. No rhyme or reason here. And we're going to dry it again. Alright, so I don't know if the camera is picking it up because my lighting is off in here today, but you can see, well, I can see there is black layered on top of the navy. You can see the purple peeking through. Very dark looking. So we need to add stars to this, of course. We can't just have a black sky without stars. I'm just going to wipe down my area here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I just have a distress sprayer, and I'm just going to spray this down. Let me move my paints out of the way. And give that a second just to soak in. Very much like we do with distress inks. I'm just going to take a paper towel and try to blot some of that color off of there. Lift it up. Alright, that didn't really do too much. Probably because I have too many layers. Okay, so our next step is to make our stars. And the way we're going to do that is I have an acrylic block here. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of titanium white. And just put that on the end of the block. A little dab. I'm going to take my paintbrush. And I'm going to water that down a lot. Okay, so right there, pretty creamy. And now we're going to flick it onto our paper. Now, those are pretty concentrated in color, so I'm going to add more water. I'm going to raise the block up a little higher and flick again. And these are going to give us not as bright stars. Those are some pretty big stars over there. Blot some of those up. So we have different intensities of stars. This paint is fairly opaque, so I think they look pretty good. I think I want a couple more. Let me go in with a smaller paintbrush. And again, I'm going to turn my paper this way a little bit. There we go. Smaller paintbrush, smaller splatters. All right. I'm just going to wipe my block off. And now we have our watercolored galaxy background. So very easy to do because these paints are, some of them are opaque, some of them are translucent. It's very easy to do with these paints. And again, these were the Arteza Premium Watercolor Paints. If you're not already a subscriber and you subscribe, we are going to have a giveaway where Arteza is going to send someone their own box of premium watercolors, and that's open to anybody in the US as well as the UK, which is a nice giveaway. And I believe it's a 24 pack. And if you want to purchase these paints, I will provide a link down below. They are sponsored by Arteza, so I believe it is an affiliate link. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to post them down below. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.